there is something that I've been wanting to talk about, but it has made me feel so uncomfortable to bring it up. I know what you guys are thinking, like what is going on with the Inquisitormaster channel. I think it's very obvious by now that a lot of my efforts are going more towards vlogs and my VTuber channel, and honestly I don't really know where to begin with that. Sometimes it can be hard to bring up because people know my face, they know my age, and they use it to ridicule me and tell me that I'm too old to be doing certain things. Since the beginning, when I started blowing up, people put me on a pedestal and expected me to be perfect. You know, there has been a lot of different eras on the channel where I was doing, you know, role plays, and then I did the Blonde Squad, and then I did the Squad, and during a lot of those eras I was genuinely happy making that type of content. It genuinely brought such a light to my life that I really enjoyed it. But there was also a point in my life where I was at my lowest. 3 to 4 years ago I went through a horrible breakup, and at the same time I was going through that breakup, I also lost someone that meant a lot to me. They passed away, and I was going through a lot of mourning. And during that time period, a lot of horrible rumors came out about me, speculating about what happened with the breakup. I no longer felt safe in the space where I felt the happiest. And so, okay, sorry, I had to take a moment and I've moved locations. I don't like crying on camera. It's never been a thing that I would ever want to do. But anyway, while I was going through the death of someone who meant a lot to me, and you know, everything else that I was going through at the same time, Levi flew to Texas, and you don't understand how grateful I will always be that Levi did that for me. I took a 7-month break from the Inquisitormaster channel. I left on a road trip. I bought an RV, I left, and I handed everything to Levi. Levi was the one coming up with the content, the schedule, the ideas, getting everyone together to record, and the pressure was no longer on me. I took therapy, I took a long break from the work and the pressure and everything that was going on, and during this break I made a new YouTube channel, which is the VTuber channel, and you have no idea how safe I feel with this new channel. I feel so happy. It really is no secret, you know, that the views went down on the Inquisitor channel, obviously for lack of uploads, lack of effort, but also because that light in me died a long time ago. Just can't seem to enjoy it anymore. I have been having more fun with this new character that I created, Princess. This was a conversation that I had to have with my friends who are the voice actors of the squad. I really just think I need some time to think about the future of the Inquisitor channel. I need time. I've really been so nervous about opening up like this because this needs to be talked about. I have a group of people that are extremely parasocial and have been for a long time. Okay, I had to take a break from that, sorry. So it's the next day. It's just talking about those things just makes me feel really uncomfortable. I've never really opened up like that before, and I don't think I'm gonna do that again, but it just needed to be said. I have a group of people that are extremely parasocial, and I've gotten DM'd before harassing me, telling me that I need to provide an explanation about things that were happening in my own personal life. People that were trying to figure everything out, that they found my name, they found my address, they found my parents' social media, my brother's social media, they found my family. I had an instance where someone had a photo of Levi's face without his mask, and they were blackmailing me. I never responded to that person. Levi and I just came to a conclusion that if it happens, then there's nothing really we can do about it, but we're not gonna allow anyone to blackmail us. And Levi has every right to keep his identity private. He has every right to conceal his face, and I hope that people can respect that. Especially with everything that I went through, he has every right, because people only need a face and a name, and they'll find out everything about you to the point where it's really scary. People love to humanize me and Levi because we make content online, and I guess people forget that we're people with feelings. We also get hurt. So when there's a lot of people who are constantly harassing us and trying to figure out every detail about our lives, it gets really exhausting mentally. I put a lot of my life out there, yes, but there are parts that I would love to keep private, and I really hate how serious this video has gotten. So I think this is gonna be the last time I ever talk about anything like this. It's so serious, you know. I usually want to make content that makes people happy and just something that you can come back and find comfort in. And you know, this was nice to get off of my chest, and there's so much more things that I could say, but I really don't want to. I don't feel comfortable. I'm really uncomfortable saying this. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for listening.